Hello Aquarius, kia ora koutou katoa. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much to those of you who have subscribed to my channel and left comments, likes, thumbs up, and shared my videos as well. So I do appreciate that. So this is for Aquarius for the rest of August. So it's Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and yeah, for the rest of August. So today is the 26th of August that I'm recording this. So we've not got many days left in August, so it's like to make the most of it, make the most of the learning and the growing that you're getting or receiving and giving as well. So what I'm, and at the moment we are here in New Zealand and we're in a lockdown level 4 at the moment. So lots of, there is lots of energy, lots of growth, which is where they were going with that before. So it's a time to, I suppose, we've been in a way forced into hibernation. So it's kind of a cool time really in the sense that it's, a time cool in the sense that we've got an opportunity to grow and to expand ourselves and with knowledge and utilizing the internet a little bit more, and with knowledge and wisdom, but also to share that, to spend a little bit, a bit of time to contemplate things and get to know ourselves a little bit better as well, so, and how we respond and, work with people and how people work with us as well. So it's kind of like an observation sort of a thing. So anyway, I'm just going to start with the, I keep getting these, the Sacred Earth energy deck. Oh gosh, this card has come up just about for everybody. This card here, Surface, and I've shuffled these cards pretty well, and that's come out. So anyway, and the first one out as well. So anyway, where we going? So this is for the rest of August. So we're doing a spread for the rest of August, and it's like these three here. They're pretty much the overall energy, but it seems to be the key things that may be coming up for you this week, for the rest of this month. And this is around about, what is going on for you right now, in this next, for the rest of August, or even like right now, literally, what you might want to consider looking at, as in how can I help myself, and and see where it goes, and, and a little bit of an outcome of what could be, could be going on for you. Now, I say, I always say that these reads are general, so, and they are general, so they may, if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Just check out what your other signs are saying for you, because, there is so much going on with different, things going on with everybody. So it's never ever going to be, I'm never ever going to be able to reach everybody with, oh gosh, that it's going to resonate with everybody. So do check out what your other signs are saying for you, because they can give you a little bit more in-depth, or a little bit more in-depth insight about what could be going on for you. And we're going to leave those two there. Okay, we'll just go with those. Awesome. So this is my dragon deck here, which is the Celtic, the Celtic dragon or deck, tarot deck. So anyway, let me see, surface. So where we go, surface here. Something is surfacing. I feel like some of yous are not weighed down in your emotions as much, and then you're surfacing. So there's that's going on in there, but I do also feel like there's something about some information coming to that is coming to surface. But I feel like this is more like, say, on an emotional level, where you're starting to like feel and you're more ready to move. So there's a thing, something about like with your emotions basically, but also there could be somebody else in the picture, like, a partner. So whatever is going on there, like something is like, I feel like you're ready to surface. And you may have been, for those of you who understand this, you may have been in a hibernation sort of period now, and we're for on and off for a little while now, working on something with yourself or a relationship in some way or form. But I feel like there is something that's about to surface at the at the end of the week. Oh, okay. At the end of the week, I feel like even like now, some of yous are like more knowing or feeling, and and working towards something coming to the surface, basically, or bringing something to the surface. But what I'm hearing is something is surfacing, and I feel like mostly it's you that's surfacing in with these different ideas and ways of doing things for you in your life. And I'm talking like across the board. So this could be for something, to do with you personally, with your personal growth, from going within, but it's like expanding on, like your work, career, what you're wanting, where you're wanting to go with that, relationships, whether it be like whether you're in a relationship with a partner or a husband, whether you're married or not, or engaged, or whether it's something to do, once again, like with work, your business, or with family, something, whatever that is. But something here is telling me that you're at a turning point where with whatever is surfacing, that you're ready to move, and you're ready to make a commitment to yourself. I'm hearing more so, or a commitment in the sense of change. There's still a sense of like being protective, or creating boundaries, which is really, really good. But it's like there's something about it, at least you're ready to go. So I love how she's holding that sword and that dragon, the blue dragon, and there it's got that silver armor there, which is just amazing. So there's that sort of powerful energy where it's like I feel like I can move now as well, or move in a different certain direction. So here we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, there is definitely a lot of action in this read, of moving. So there's some whatever moving forward with some new ideas. And like, I love how this one here is like cracking, the egg is cracking, something is cracking. Like there is like already something new that's come out of it. You can see where it will go, but there's something more. There's something new that's about to rebirth, and a birth of energy, a new burst of energy, revitalization or vitalization. If you're one of those ones like myself is trying not to say too many re's, but it's not so much trying, they say, but it's there is we get caught up in words, and sometimes, and it can be not the right way to say, or the best high energy way of saying it to move you forward, until you get to a point and you can see that, okay, it's what it is. It is what it is. So then we have this Ace of Wands here. So there's something, this burst of energy, like you're making something happen, or something is turning around, but you're taking action. But then and with this new beginning that's here. But there is the Ten of Wands here that's like, of whatever it is that you're working through, or, going through, there may be a little bit of or you have been through a little bit of a challenging time, and fending for yourself, or defending yourself, or fending off, things, people, energy, thoughts, whatever it is. But I feel like you've come to the end of that, there's something about, and I feel like this one, it's like you've started to, for some of you may have been, this might have started a little while, but I'm feeling like this is more in the now, that you're starting to see this and how you're going to do it. Okay, and this is about, you moving on from that, moving forward from that, and what you kind of knowing more what you need to do now, and what will serve you well. Then, because we have preservation there, and it's like you've gathered all the knowledge that you need to gather, and the wisdom, and because this is like, there's the map, that there is the baby, but I'm also seeing the world there. So, and it's now you're ready to deliver it, basically, what all that you've gathered, and put you out there, this new beginning there. So because this is the Three of Wands, it is like pretty much time to make your move, basically, with the Three of Wands. And maybe you feel like you might have sat around with it. So this is like, but the Two of Swords is in reverse. So for me, this is talking about, there it is time, because often, the Two of Swords, if it's up that way, it's, there may be some indecision about something, about you making your mind up, and it may be, about doing something. But I'm seeing this one as, in reverse is actually a good thing. It's like, I feel like you've made your mind up now, and you're more ready to go. But it's like you're just not letting, on saying that, for some of you, it's like you're not going to let anything get in your way anymore. So, but I'm going to turn that around, because it's like, this is about you, like, acknowledging that too. For some of you, is like, that may be the thing that gets you going now. It's like, now you can see the truth with this Two of Swords. It's like, I feel like some of you may be resisting, you may have got that, that initial burst of energy to get going, but it's like now, now it's like, okay, do I keep going? What do I need to do? You know, you maybe like just what I'm doing, like stuttering, and you know, now that that's come, it's like, you know, maybe of two minds, did I make the right decision? And I'm just hearing, like, with this in, you know, in reverse, I'm hearing that is a yes. You know, this is about you not doubting your decision. That's why it's in reverse. So I'm going to turn it in the right way, because it's up that way, because it's like, I feel like for most of you is to shift that energy, yes, and it'll help. You know, it's, you know, just go with it, because here we have over here the Page of Pentacles here. It's like, you know, with that energy, and while your energy is up with this, you know, and got this new idea, it's like keeping on going, because something's piqued your curiosity to, you know, you've worked so far, come so far. So this Page of Pentacles is, you know, is curious about learning something new, creating, making something new, like whether that's learning something new, as in, you know, a new career, a new business, a new whatever it is. There is something that an extension of what you're already doing as well, to get you to where you know you want to be. So then we have the Four of Pentacles here in reverse as well. So there may be something, you know, that you in a way resisting in a way. So often when, you know, with the Four of Pentacles up the right way, there is that, you know, there's a bit of a struggle with, you know, in holding, with moving or doing something, because of maybe that lack of energy, or maybe the lack of, or your mind's gotten in the road, which is why there is a lack of energy, but you're thinking that there is, or you thinking that you maybe needing to conserve that energy. But the other thing is, like, you know, there's that, you know, holding on too tightly to something in the way of, you know, way things used to be, but it's like, so let it go, release it. So I'm feeling like with that in reverse, it's like, you know, there is maybe, you know, for me, what's coming through, because often it can turn around, you know, for others, they may read it as that actually you're not. But I'm feeling for the way this reading is going, even with this one upside, it's not holding on to old ideas or old thoughts. So because there's a sense of freedom that I felt like you, that's there. But it's like, also I'm feeling like there's a point now where I feel like you're just like, you know what, with this Three of Wands here, it's like, you know what, I just need to go and not be afraid of letting myself out. What am I holding on to this stuff for? And you know, this information, this knowledge, I need to get it out. And, you know, for me, for you, I'm saying that because here's the magic. Magic happens when you start to let yourself outside of the box, and when you start to share your energy, your, you know, what is there. And it's like this one here, the Four of Cups talks about, you know, not holding on to stuff. You know, this is about letting go, seeing what actually is there rather than what isn't there. Because there's a full cup there, you know. This is about not crying over, you know, spilt milk, basically. But the other thing is like looking at what you have got that's there. So being, you know, being grateful, I guess, for what you have got and where you've come from to where you are now and how far you've actually moved. So keeping moving, which is something that is about to surface, you know, which is where that is something where they're talking about here in a way is something is surfacing for you to take look at to get moving. Because then we have here that, you know, this Page of Pentacles, it's like, you know, once you do, you know, get moving and you see what you do have, there's the opportunity there and the choices of something new coming up where you can go into and explore. This energy is right there for you, and there's something basically taking that next step. The Seven of Cups and the Eight of, you know, the Eight here. The Strength card is like the Seven of Cups is going out and, you know, basically, you know, going out and getting, you know, creating your dreams, making them. You're at a turning point now. You've got, and I'm hearing you've got nothing to lose. So let's just go for that is what Spirit are talking about. So, and like there's the love heart in there. So in the middle, so it's like moving with the energy of love is where I'm going, and going for what the stuff that you want to happen, not rather than what you don't want to have happen. But I'm saying that, you know, they're all good things on the path, on the path of achieving what it is, because you are like, there is, you know, there's a sword in there, there's a dragon in there, and there's also a heart in there, there's a skull in there, but there's something else I can't really see what that is. And there's a harp in there, but there are more good things rather than not so good things. And there's a castle in there. So there's a lot of abundance, and there is some things along the way there that we do, you know, sometimes come across, but it's like don't let those, you're not going for those things in your dreams. That may be a stumbling block, but it's maybe, or something that comes up. But hey, there are a lot more other things out, good things rather than negative things, if you choose to look at it that way. So, and then the strength card, you've got the courage and the strength to pursue this journey of where, which is, being presented to you. And it's like, not, just, it's kind of like now, instead of like allowing yourself to go like 5 steps forward and 10 back, it's like I feel like there's that thing, something going on in your mind now. It's like reversing that. It's like, okay, I might go 5 forward or 10 forward and 5 back. So there's a difference in that sort of thing. So you may be seeing that pattern or something like that change in that way. It's like, and still putting a negative look on it, but actually no, it's not. At least you're going 10 and not 12. And you're going 5 back instead of blinking 12 or 15, and because that's increased. And then before long, you're being able to just keep moving without even thinking about counting, because it's like it becomes irrelevant how many steps back. It's just because there is something that's come up. So it's not actually a step back because it's a step forward, because there's a solution to that. I just got to figure out what it is. And sometimes we've been held up for a reason, because we're not quite seeing something, or something isn't quite gelling, and that's because something isn't quite gelling. So now it's given us an opportunity to review or view that, and to figure out what's going on here. And it may be that whatever the solution is, it gives you that time to you find the solution, or create the solution, or be the solution, whatever that is. So there's pretty, there's a lot of energy going on there. So it's like, this is pretty awesome. I just want to there's a few cards that are coming out, that want to come out at the moment. I just feel like, because I've just really gone through this really quickly, but I feel like things are going to happen really quickly. So there's something that is coming to an end. I just feel like I wanted to reiterate, or they're wanting to reinforce what they've said, and they're just drawing me to the 7 of Wands. It's taking that movement now. You're at a turning point to make a decision anyway. So let's make that decision. Let's not resist it. So in resist making is a decision there. So it's like going, because the longer that you resist making it, the longer you sit where you are, basically. So I'm going to turn that around, and for you, and going for your dreams. Because you can, and they're just saying, what I'm hearing is you've come so far, and it's taken that strength and that courage to get through there. So you have got that there, it's there. It's yours for the taking, basically. The 9 of Wands there, you have been, through a bit of a struggle, and energetically as well as physically in some ways for some of you, trying to get your ideas or just get you moving. And lift your energy lifting, but you're getting there, you're there. I feel like you're at, like Spirit is saying, there's a turning point, and something is coming together now. I feel like with all of this, this is telling me that something is coming together for you now, and it's time to get moving. And you've got the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the all these Wands energies, and these 8, in this new beginning here. So it's like, and the 8 here, 7s there is a turning point. It's like you've got 2 7s there, so that's kind of doubly telling you that, in a way, and they're in the same row. If I'm going down diagonally from start to the finish here, and in between, so it's like, and you can do it. Okay, awesome. Now there's 2 more cards that are coming. I can feel them. And it's like there's something is surfacing. Okay, where we go now? There's 2 more. Okay, there's that one and that one. So the Prince of Pentacles, again, the Page of Pentacles. In this one, he's like talking about, getting something moving. There's something started, exploring that, looking out into the future, taking those next steps. The 6 of Swords is like you're moving away from something anyway. Something is moving away from you, but I feel like more that you are moving away from something. So because you are in your power to make that communicate and make that decision for you. So it feels to me like you make that decision and standing in your own light, basically. Okay? So dance your own dance, walk your own walk, talk your own talk. So there's that communicating well, you know, nicely to yourself as well as to others as well. So there's a lot moving in the next few days, and it may be not necessarily just, you know, even though this is like for the rest of August, it may roll over into, you know, September as well. So that's okay. That's just how it rolls sometimes. So anyway, just a little bit of a heads up there. So excuse me. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there with you, Aquarius, for now, with lots of love, peace, harmony, joy, excitement, adventure, and prosperity and abundance. See you next week.